His Excellency Turkey Al Sheikh, he wants to see the rematch between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul, and he's now offering Mike Tyson $700 million.
Mike Tyson has reportedly received a staggering $700 million offer from Saudi Arabia for a rematch with Jake Paul. Fans, still outraged over the controversial first fight, are eager to see Tyson return to settle the score and deliver a decisive knockout in what promises to be a blockbuster event.
Such an incredible fight, and bring it to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
It is not something is surprise or not. We have a lot of fight.
The first match made barely $20 million, but now we're talking $700 million, a massive leap. In my view, it's just another flashy cash grab. While the last fight felt as authentic as a reality TV script, my research reveals there's actual science driving this spectacle's wild success. Once the undisputed king of the ring, feared by many and revered by more, 58-year-old Mike Tyson has returned to boxing. Forget the for the love of the game narrative. This comeback is all about a rematch. Tyson is set to face Jake Paul again, blending nostalgia with controversy. The legendary fighter takes on one of today's most polarizing boxing figures in a clash that has fans buzzing.
Kid, when he was the champ, it was like people don't understand what a champ he was. Like he wasn't just the heavyweight champion of the world, he was an executioner.
Tyson's return to the ring has always been more about cash than glory. Sure, he can still throw a punch, but let's be honest, this isn't about reviving the Iron Mike persona. It's about the staggering payday now on the table, a $700 million offer for a rematch with Jake Paul. That's right, $700 million. Forget the notion of boxing as pure sport. This is a spectacle, a global showcase of entertainment over competition. The fight is less about pride in the ring and more about Saudi Arabia cementing its place as a powerhouse in the world of sports. Tyson isn't chasing legacy. He's chasing the kind of money that rewrites history.
Wasn't the Tyson-Jake fight, wasn't that amazing?
Yeah. It's amazing they got paid so much money for that.
25 million and 40 million?
I think 20 and 4.
Jake Paul, the YouTuber turned boxer, has transformed his controversial career into a money-making spectacle. Love him or hate him, his fights are less about boxing skill and more about drama, hype, and selling pay-per-views. Fans tune in not for technical brilliance, but to see if he'll finally be knocked out by someone more formidable than Ben Askren or Tyron Woodley. Now, we have the $700 million rematch, but with a twist.
Well, let's just say the
it's not
price
just
of
another
success
circus
can be
fight.
steep.
This event isn't backed by the usual promoters. It's spearheaded by Saudi Arabia. A global spectacle, blending sports and entertainment, Jake Paul continues to dominate headlines and cash in on the world's obsession with his every move.
Is he a legitimate boxer?
A legitimate boxer, yes. People mocked me when I was saying that before, but now I think people are coming around.
Of things about this.
You're just a big fight fan.
Yeah.
You love boxing.
Yeah.
Yes. Why? Where did that come from?
From
Saudi Arabia has made a bold move into the boxing world with a $700 million offer for a Tyson versus Paul rematch. Spearheading this ambitious effort is Turkey Al Sheikh, head of the General Entertainment Authority. Known for bringing WWE events to the kingdom and securing Cristiano Ronaldo for the Saudi Pro League, Al Sheikh is reshaping global sports and entertainment. This deal goes beyond two fighters. It's part of a grander vision to establish Saudi Arabia as a major player on the global stage. With massive investments in marquee events, the kingdom is leveraging sports to elevate its international profile and redefine its role in the entertainment industry.
Bring it to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
it is not something is surprise or not. We have a lot of fight before, and in the kingdom we are focusing in a lot of.
Saudi Arabia is aiming to become the global hub for sports entertainment, hosting the biggest events across the world. The rumored Tyson versus Paul fight is just the beginning, blending a legendary boxer with a YouTube star to spark drama, hype, and controversy, all wrapped in a jaw-dropping price tag. This fight represents more than just a spectacle. It's part of the kingdom's broader strategy to dominate the sports world. However, longtime fans of Tyson know the reality. For them, this isn't about rekindling his passion for boxing or reclaiming glory. Instead, it's a calculated move, a way to cash in on nostalgia and secure a final payday. While the fight promises excitement, it highlights the blending of sport and entertainment in Saudi Arabia's ambitious vision.
Mike Tyson has a puncher's chance against anybody. Mike's 58 years old.
Mike Tyson may still have the charisma, but let's face it, he's no longer the fighter he once was. His punches now seem more about generating buzz than truly intimidating opponents. If anyone thinks they're witnessing a return of the old Tyson, they're mistaken. This comeback feels more like a cash grab, wrapped in glitz and glamour to fool casual fans, but the real ones aren't buying it. And then there's Jake Paul, a man who has built his career on spectacle and controversy. Whether it's mocking rivals or calling out legends, Paul thrives on keeping his name in the headlines. He's turned boxing into a soap opera, knowing exactly how to get people talking, even if it means overshadowing the sport itself.
Incredible fight and bring it to the kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
It is not something is surprise or not. We have a lot to fight before, and in the kingdom we are focusing in a lot of things.
Jake Paul is stepping into the ring for the biggest fight of his career, taking on one of the greatest fighters ever. A win would cement his status as more than just a social media sensation, giving him a legitimate claim to boxing credibility. But a loss could deal a serious blow to his reputation, raising questions about his future in the sport. Jake isn't naive. He understands the stakes. Win or lose, the massive payday and media frenzy make the gamble worth it. This fight is less about the punches and more about the spectacle. The hype, the circus, the global spotlight. It's all part of the appeal. When the dust settles, the event itself might be the true victory, shattering records and redefining what's possible in boxing entertainment.
He's now offering Mike Tyson $700 million to knock out Jake Paul. And it's all coming from
The $700 million investment isn't just about paying the fighters. It's a massive marketing push. Saudi Arabia is not merely funding Tyson and Paul, but pouring resources into event promotion, global broadcasting, sponsorships, media blitzes, and worldwide marketing campaigns. This is shaping up to be one of the most extensive promotional efforts ever seen. As for Mike Tyson's legacy, at 58, he's far from the invincible heavyweight who dominated the late 80s and early 90s. While Tyson might still pack a punch, age has dulled the ferocity that once terrified opponents in the ring.
I maintain that in the time where he was champion, like the 2 or 3 years where he was at his best, he's the greatest fighter of all time.
Of all time.
Jake Paul, I mean, as of right now, for what he's doing, it's good for what he's doing. But once he fights a real fighter, it's going to be bad.